This series shifts locations as we get set for a big one. Game 3 of the NBA Finals, right here on EA Sports. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They held serve in the first 2 games of these finals. Now we come to Game 3, and with the venue change, the series could change as well.
And you know, the first 2 games held the form, but now the series shifts. So this crowd is going to need to give them everything they can for an advantage. Even though this isn't a must-win, they need to play like it is, because you don't want to be down 3-0.
Harden. Oh, that's how it's done.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
It's Golden State basketball. Wiggins to Bradley. Down to Zaza. Oh, he had it. To Danny Green. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Wiggins. To Danny Green. Harris. Zaza Pachulia. Tips it. They'll keep possession, though. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. Nothing going here on that drive. Bradley to Wiggins. Rocking the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Harden. To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Wiggins. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Sixers have the basketball. Harris to Harden. Avery Bradley with the block. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Joel Embiid missed his first. That one goes.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Wiggins to Green. Wiggins to Green. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Green can't connect. To Danny Green. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Curry to Bradley. Screen coming. Green. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Wiggins to Green. The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitations.
Count it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Bradley. Green to Bradley. Harris. To Harden. 5 on the shot clock. James Harden. 3 for 4. Good start.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Bradley to Curry. To Wiggins. For 3, that's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Green. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Avery Bradley pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Green down for Curry. It was right there. To Harden. Trying to cash in. The shot no good by Harden.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Wiggins. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Nothing going here on that drive. Avery Bradley swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Steph Curry here against Harden. Green to Wiggins. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry with the ball. To Green. Over to the right side. Down to Zaza. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Harden into the front court. Up by 6. To Tobias Harris. To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Bradley. Curry. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Wiggins matched up with Harden. Bradley to Wiggins. Goes reverse to lay it in.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Curry into the front court. They're down 3. Wiggins. The drive right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris above the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode.
Emoji smiling face with hearts. Emoji revolving hearts. Emoji check mark button. emoji revolving hearts, emoji sweat droplets, emoji check mark button, emoji smiling face with hearts, emoji thumbs up, skipping the rest. Emoji hot face, emoji hot face, emoji smiling face with hearts, emoji smiling face with hearts. Emoji love letter, emoji zany face, emoji smiling face with hearts.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Klay Thompson against Harden. To Wiggins. And a throwdown. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Wiggins. Harden's on him. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Embiid to Harden. Shot from the lane won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Slam dunk.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Jordan to Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 1. Wiggins to Thompson. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching this shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Now a steal by Philly. To Jordan. Klay Thompson, huge block. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Millsap. To Tobias Harris from long range, smothering D. Warriors basketball. Bradley. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Bradley to Wiggins. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. That's the end of one here in game number 3. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Green, not easy.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Got it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Curry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Here's Curry with it up top. Up 5. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. And Draymond Green throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Tobias Harris. And he finishes at the rim. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Nothing going here on that drive. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. From the painted area, won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Harris. Warriors come up with it. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Harden defended by Steph Curry. Klay Thompson rejects it. Count the basket inside.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Bradley to Wiggins. Gets it in the right corner. Wiggins to Bradley. Has a chance. Green with a shot that won't go down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Bradley. The shot almost. Embiid to Tobias Harris. Had a chance, but it's no good. Green to Bradley. Short jumper off the mark. To Tobias Harris. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 11. And the finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
A lot of contact.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Green to Thompson. Bradley to Wiggins. Can't connect from inside. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Steph Curry here against Harden. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Danny Green to Harden. Bad pass there. Warriors have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
To Embiid. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Curry with the basketball. They lead it by 14. To Bradley. To Curry. Bradley. Snared by Embiid. To Harden. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Thompson. Screen coming. Thompson. Passed it off. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Green. Down low Thompson. Can't connect from in close. Harden with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Finish that. To Bradley. Green. Deep right corner. To Bradley. A lot of contact. No whistle. Harris to Danny Green. Fires the three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Green to Bradley. Working the outside. Bradley down to Zaza. Short jumper misses.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. It's Steph at the controls. To Bradley. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Harden, defended by Steph Curry. A drive, but he can't get it to go.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Harden. To Danny Green. Warriors come away with it. Knocked loose. Embiid. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. New blood coming in for both sides. Thompson. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To Bradley. Harden. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Warriors have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Green to Bradley. Takes stock of the floor. Now a steal by Philly. And count the basket inside.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out three.
Bradley to Thompson. Bradley. No good. To Tobias Harris. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Bradley to Green. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Embiid to Danny Green. Knocked loose. Danny Green, defended by the Canadian Wiggins. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Klay Thompson, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. And the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Wide open look, won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Warriors have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The 76ers would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Blocks.
The Golden State Warriors have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Draymond Green was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Golden State at the controls. Thompson. To Green. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Curry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Green. Thompson. Off the assist.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Wiggins to Curry. Tobias Harris able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
to Thompson. Short jumper stays out. Harden in possession. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Zaza Pachulia with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Warriors have the basketball. To Wiggins. They'll get it down to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
It's really an adult thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Green to Curry. Shot by Thompson, no good. To Embiid. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Down low Thompson. Won't go down. Another follow. Stays out. To Danny Green. Cruises inside for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Green to Curry. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Embiid goes to the right side. Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 90%
The
in the
NBA
line.
Finals 2022 games and
Free throws
highlights
good
will
for
be coming
Curry,
up
and the
next on the
Warriors
Inspiraverse
extend their
Network
lead.
channel.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second.
The NBA Finals 2022 Game 3 matchup is now live streaming on the Inspiraverse Network channel.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Curry to bring it up. Leads 5. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Thompson to Green. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Danny Green to Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good.
Seed 3 Golden State Warriors, Seed 4 Philadelphia 76ers.
Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 4. To Bradley. Down to Zaza. He throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Harris to Harden. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team on top by 8. And Draymond Green throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Bradley to Thompson. Has a look. Just not going down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Thompson. For 3, few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hands in his face, strokes the 3.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Golden State Warriors led Series 2-0 in the NBA Finals 2-0-2-2.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Curry has it. To Green. Scores from the post.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Green. Curry to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry, textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Danny Green matched up with the 2-time MVP. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Danny Green at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Possession lies with Golden State. To Bradley. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Flushes it home.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Bradley to Green. Missed a wide open look. To Harden. Deep left corner. Harris to Harden. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Tobias Harris. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Bradley to Thompson. Throws it down.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Iguodala to bring it up. It's an 8-point lead. Bradley. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Bradley. Nice pass to get things going.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Harden against the former Cougar. Working hard on the glass. Avery Bradley tips it. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Harden in possession. The deficit now up to 12. Bradley to Thompson with a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. The quarters come to an end. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Curry, he's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Curry into the front court. The lead is 15. Turns and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Steph Curry against Harden. And he hits. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
And it's Green, 4-2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. James Harden with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding a big lead. Here comes the screen. Curry. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
short jumper won't fall. The follow won't go either. No good. Curry with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Gets a shot up off the mark to Danny Green. And the Warriors have the rebound. It's Golden State basketball. It's Steph for two. Off the mark. Hart with the basketball. Down a bundle. And finishes strong. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Curry to Wiggins. Bradley. Steph lets loose. And the rebound comes down to Green. Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Warriors basketball. Screen coming. Bradley to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Danny Green. Embiid to Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second and 3, got it. Hits all 3 free throws. Danny Green sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Runner here won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia from long range. Second effort. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Bradley to Curry. Short jumper won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Danny Green to Harden. Fires the 3. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Curry into the front court. Lead is 12. Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Oh, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Bradley to Wiggins. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Deep right corner. Bradley to Curry. He's looking for that touch.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Won't go. And the rebound taken by Wiggins. Has a look. Avery Bradley, now 3 for 9.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It remains Sixers basketball. Time to shuffle things up. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Tobias Harris pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Five seconds to shoot. Has a chance. Now a shot by Bradley, no good. Harden to Danny Green. Fires the 3.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. To Bradley. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And stuffs it home.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
It's Embiid with the rebound. Harris to Harden. And the finish, slam dunk.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
And easy to get back on defense.
Warriors have the basketball. Bradley. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Wiggins. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Avery Bradley swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Harris. Beyond the arc for three. First free throw is good. It's the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Golden State at the controls. Klay Thompson against Harden. Surveys the floor. Thompson to Wiggins. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Trying to cash in. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay. Klay Thompson here against Harden. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They've won their 18th NBA title, the most of any franchise, and their first since 2008. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors took this down to the wire before getting the win. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The 76ers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
It's a shame only one team can win when you have such great team basketball on display. The ball movement was tremendous.
Player of the game.
Klay Thompson put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.